Being shy is not the reason you're not successful. Listen, most of the time we think that we can't win because we're shy, that we don't have a shot, that nobody's going to listen to us, or there's no way, there's no possibility that we can connect with somebody. Right? How do I know that? Well, I know that because I was super shy. I know the feeling. When I was 12 years old, I lost my father. And when he died, I also lost my confidence. So I grew up being super shy, being super quiet. When I used to be in school, I remember I used to sit way in the back. And I used to have this class where this teacher used to love to ask questions to us, the students. And my goodness, every time I went to that class, when the teacher started walking through the students, through us, and started asking questions, I used to get super nervous, and my face started to get red, and I started to sweat. And I used to say, "Please don't come over here. Please don't come over here." But it so happens that every time you don't want something to happen, it happens, right? So she used to come to me and ask a question, and I used to answer or stutter and started sweating. And I don't know if she used to have fun with me or whatever, but I know the feeling of being shy. A couple of years back, I decided to change my life. I decided to stop being shy. I said, you know what? It has to be a better way. It has to be a better way to win. I'm missing out on opportunities at work. I can't create the relationships that I want because I can't speak to people. I can't express what I'm thinking because I'm too afraid to say something. I say it has to be a better way to win. So I pushed myself, and I remember that I signed up for this event that was coming to Houston. I'm in Houston. And I signed up, and when I went to the event, I walked inside the building, and I was so nervous. And when I was walking to the conference room, I couldn't walk in there. I was already sweating. I was shaking. I had to go to the restroom and catch myself. And when I was in the restroom, I had to ask myself, okay, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want to walk in there, be brave, find the courage somehow, and walk in there to the unknown because I didn't know what was going on. Or you can go back to the life that you're running from. So I had to decide. Do I go back to the life that I'm running from, or do I stay, be brave, and break through the barrier, right? So I went in there, and I remember I sit way in the corner, again, trying to avoid the people. And the room started filling up, and when it started filling up, next thing you know, I have people next to me, sitting next to me. And they started a conversation with me. And I'm over here sweating and nervous. But I noticed that every time I answered back, they were interested in what I was saying. So that boosted my confidence. That made me feel comfortable in there. So I started signing up for new events, for more events. And when I used to go in there, I used to be nervous in the beginning, but once I went in there, I remember the experience that I had from the previous events. And I started speaking to people. And it got easier, and it got easier, and it got easier. Then I realized that the reason I wasn't winning was because I was shutting myself down. I was scared. I was afraid of the unknown. I didn't know what was behind the wall. And that's completely normal because it happens to a lot of us. For example, if you like scary movies, when you go see a scary movie, why do you get scared if you know that it's a scary movie? Well, you get scared because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to pop up in the screen, right? You hear the music, and then it starts getting louder, and then all of a sudden you hear a loud noise and you jump, right? Because you don't know what's coming on the screen. But then a few weeks, a few months later, you see the same movie and it doesn't have the same effect on you. Why? Well, because you already saw the movie. You already know what's going to happen. Even though it's scary, it doesn't have the same effect on you because you already know. Now you can watch scary movies. Now you can watch that scary movie. Same thing in life. If you're shy, when you start doing or talking to somebody, then you start building that muscle of confidence. And you know what? A very simple way to build that muscle is with baby steps. The way I did it was when I used to go to the store, to the grocery store, to any store. And usually when you go up to the cashier, you say, "Hi, how you doing?" Or the cashier tells you, "How you doing? How can I serve you?" Well, instead of me just saying, "Hello, how you're doing?" I used to ask, "How's your day today? How's your day today? How you doing? How's your day?" And they will respond how their day was. And sometimes that created a relationship. And then you realize that you have a lot in common with that person. That has happened to me a lot. So if you want to challenge yourself, go to the store or wherever you are and just say hello. How's your day today? And then it will start a conversation. So the reason that you're not winning is not because you're shy. It's because you're holding yourself back. Another experience I had is that one time I went to an event, and it was three of us waiting for the elevator in the lobby of the hotel, and we waited there probably a couple of seconds, maybe 30, 40 seconds, or whatever the elevator took. It felt like a long time because nobody was saying anything. Everybody was staying quiet. So it was three of us, two guys and myself, and we went in there, and all of us was going to the last floor, all the way to the top, right? And it was very awkward because we already was on the lobby waiting for the elevator, and nobody's saying anything. And then we get in the elevator, and nobody's saying anything. So I decided to get out of my comfort zone, and I said, you know what? I just have to say hi. I have to say something, right? So I took the initiative, and I feel very, very courageous, and I invite you to do that. And I say hi. How are you guys doing? Are you guys here for the event? And when I said that, everybody lighted up. Everybody started talking. The two guys, they just started talking. "Hi, how you doing?" And one of the guys, the interesting part was that at the end, when we got off, at the end, one of the guys said, "Listen, I wanted to ask you guys the same question, but I couldn't. I didn't dare to speak up because I was too shy. I thought that you guys weren't gonna answer me, or I was gonna look silly, or I was gonna look dumb. So I decided not to speak up. So I'm glad that you decided to speak up and say hi." And next thing you know, we're exchanging phone numbers, and this relationship started. So all you have to do is break through that barrier and say hi, and a hi can take you a long way. Okay, so I know it's scary, but don't hold yourself back, because if you hold yourself back, you're just holding your success. All it takes is initiative. All it takes for you is to show up. And a simple hi, how you doing, can take you a long way and create this beautiful relationships. And you never know, those relationships can completely change your life. So don't shut yourself down, and don't hold up your success. Okay, say hi, how you're doing, and be courageous. I know you're scared, but do it anyways. And just say hi, how you doing, and start to speak up and build that confidence, build that muscle. Confidence is a muscle that needs to be built. Okay, you're going to be sweating, you're going to be red, and you're going to be scared, but do it anyways. All right? God bless. Listen, here's a little challenge for you. Okay? There's a saying that I love that it says, build a habit and a habit will build you. Now, statistics show that it takes 21 days to build a habit, but we're going to do it for 30 days. For 30 days, I want you to say hi to the people that you see, to the people that you meet. And it doesn't matter if they say hi back or not, okay? You just say hi and move on. And if you create a conversation, then that's amazing. But this is going to build your confidence. This is going to build your muscle. And this is going to keep you from being shy. You're going to feel a lot different at the end of the 30 days. So do that for yourself, okay? And don't hold your success. Thank you for watching. Listen, if this video brought value to you, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video.